Good morning, children. It is Friday and it's time for your recorder lesson. So today we are going to start with the same exercise that we started with last week. It's a really good exercise for your fingering. So let's start with that one. The notes would be D, B, D, B, C. That's going to be the first one. So I will tell you every time before we do the next one. So D, B, D, B, C, and you hold on the C. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that one again. D, B, D, B, C. Now we're going to go C, A, C, A, B. So we're learning to skip fingers. We went from D to B. Now we're going from C to A. So C, A, C, A, B, and hold the B. And one more time, C, A, C, A, B. And then we're going to go B, G, B, G, A. Remember to tongue on every note, to curl your fingers over the recorder. Okay, so B, G, B, G, A. Okay, and again. Now, A, F sharp, A, F sharp, G. So remember, this is A. F sharp looks like this. It's only the index finger hole and the pinky hole that's open. Okay, so A, F sharp, A, F sharp, G. And again. Moving on to the next one. G, E, G, E, F sharp. And again. And the last one will be F sharp, D, F sharp, D, E. So make very sure about the fingerings there. So F sharp looks like this. Going down to D, you just add the index finger. F sharp, D, F sharp, D, and then you lift up the ring finger to get to E. And again. And remember to tongue gently for the lower notes, because the lower we go on the recorder, the easier it is to crack the notes if you blow in too much air from the start. So gently on the air and the tonguing when you play the lower notes. Okay, grade 5s and 6s, we are going to look at two pieces today, ones we've done before. So we're going to look on page 9 at beachcombers, and then after that, page 10, the piece that we did last week, so that we can play it together. So I hope you've been practicing, that you can play it with me. So first one, beachcombers, we are in 2/4 time, meaning that we have 2 quarter notes in a bar. So we'll be counting 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on. And do remember that the quavers or eighth notes that are binded together by a line, 2 of them fit into 1 quarter note. So if I were to tap this, it would be ta, 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 ta. And remember how we used to learn it a long time ago? We would say tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. It always helps to think of it in that way. So the 2 quavers or eighth notes are the 2 quick notes, and 2 of them fit into 1 quarter note. So ta, 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 ta. Here we go. right, so in the third line, we're moving quite quickly because it's quavers or eighth notes all the way through, almost all the way through the third line. So that is the part where we really need to slow down and break it up and practice it bar by bar. So take the first bar over and over, second bar over and over, then you put it together. Then you move on, then you put it together. Always practice in small parts. Let's just play the third line together again until where you breathe. And it's especially tricky when you go B, D, C. So make sure of the fingering, B, and then D with only the third finger, and C adding the thumb. So make sure of that, and that you are actually playing the right notes, the right letter names. And the way to do it, of course, is to check with your finger chart. All right, we're going to move on to page 10, cuckoo, that we learned last week. Now we are in 3/4 time. 3 beats in a bar. We'll be counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, deep breaths. Remember to breathe where the ticks are. Okay, here we go. Okay, so also lots of movement, lots of quavers or eighth notes. You can slow down gradually at the end. That just makes it sound more like an ending. Okay, and please do send me a video of you playing these pieces and even your exercises, and that way I can help you and send you back some tips. Okay, have a lovely weekend, and then we'll have another lesson next week.